Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Horror Tales from Around the Net. Tonight's episode, Mega Man X, the Red Cartridge. Hello, I'm one of those people that does more than play video games. I also make animations. I've gotten really good at Mega Man games. Though I'll admit they're pretty hard, I found a copy of Mega Man X for the SNES on Amazon and not eBay. It was only $1 for some reason. I mean, not everything can be free, right? But I was pumped. Finally, I can play one of the best Mega Man games of all time. But then I realized I didn't have a working SNES. So I had to hunt one down, and I found one for $30 on Amazon again. They both arrived on the same day. I plugged in the SNES into the wall, turned on the TV and started playing. Something was off though. There was no copyright date, it just went to the Capcom logo, and it looked blood red. It didn't shock me because ROM hacks can change the sprites. But this wasn't a ROM hack. How could a ROM hack be sold? It went to the title screen. No intro or music, just silence. There was no menu either. It just went to the opening stage as normal. But the music was slowed down, but not to a demonic tone, and X was already in his full armor, but I didn't care. I went through the stage like normal, but then the screen went to static. I thought it was my TV. Then the screen turned black, and I thought I saw some text say, "I will rule the world." Then the stage select came up. I chose Chill Penguin because it was one of the easiest bosses in the game. There was no boss intro when I selected him. I was in Chill Penguin's stage like normal. It even played like the actual game, of course nothing different until I saw Zero's helmet and the music for Chill Penguin's stage was slowed down. X was on his knees and he closed his eyes. Then the background and stage went black, then the screen turned black, and back to the stage select screen. This time, all of the Robot Masters were looking at a black spot, but it was in Storm Eagle's spot. I selected it, and I was at a creepy looking place that looked like Sting Chameleon's stage. Before I went into the boss door, Vile showed up and went right into me, and the background looked like it was in G major. The boss door opened and X went into the boss door. The screen went black, and then I heard X scream, but it sounded like the scream when X dies in the PS1 games. And red text saying, "You failed your mission," for a split second, and went back to the stage select for the third time. All the Robot Masters were gone, and only a full armored X with no face could be selected. I selected it. X with no face was walking on his own. I thought it was a cutscene, and I was right. The faceless X walked up to the capsule. You know, the one where Dr. Light gives you the armor parts? But X already had them, so why was it there? But it turns out it was no Dr. Light giving you armor parts, but it was a non-full armored X. Then a text box from the non-full armored X said, "You are not welcome in this world." The screen went static, and then the screen went black, and I saw a close-up of the faceless X. Then, the faceless X was on the screen with the text reading, "End of game," and "No more hope." And then, he beamed up. I saw that the copy of Mega Man X I had bought was now in a red color. And after that, I always called it Mega Man X, the Red Cartridge. But I never played it again. Thus concludes another chapter of Horror Tales from Around the Net. Tune in next time for another spine-tingling tale. But this wasn't a ROM hack. How could a ROM hack be sold? Pretty easily, but the title screen, more like title scream. Then the screen turned black, and I thought I saw some text say, I will rule the world. Then the stage select came up. I wonder if he was laughing when he wrote that. The screen went black, and then I heard X scream, but it sounded like the scream when X dies in the PS1 games. How could that be? The screen went static, and then the screen went black, and I saw a close-up of the faceless X. Even though the screen was black, I still saw his face.